Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2022 ski test. Got a Dynastar M-Free 108 for you. This ski is a carryover from last year, so same great playful free ride performance that we saw then, we're going to get to see again. We had a blast on this thing last year and during our test days this year as well. We actually got to ski it on a powder day, which is pretty rare for us that our testing of a wider ski coincides with a snow day, so we were pretty lucky about that. We have a poplar and hybrid wood core here from Dynastar. So what they do is they take poplar wood, run it through the center cord of the ski all the way tip to tail, and then on the sides they use a polyurethane material, which is very similar to a plastic found in a 120 Flex Alpine ski boot. So you end up getting the wood in the middle and then the plastic on the outsides. It does not behave like plastic though. It really blends well with the wood core in the central, making for a very energetic ski, really damp, really quiet. It's not the lightest, but the playfulness of the ski does make it seem like it's more maneuverable and quicker than the weight may let on. But for something like this that's a little bit on the wider side, it's okay to have a little bit extra heft. Does make it more stable. So we really appreciate that hybrid wood core with the blend of the poplar and the PU material. That's pretty much it in terms of construction. The shape and the profile have a lot to do with how this ski performs. So 108 millimeters underfoot. This is the 182 here, and we're getting a 20 meter turn radius. So a little bit longer of an arc, but still not that much for something this wide. A lot of that has to do with the more dramatic taper and rocker profile, shortening that effective edge, getting you to that 20 meter radius. The wider we see these skis, the longer that radius seems to get. But in the longer version of this, you do get that longer 22, 23 meter radius. So it does add up once these get longer. In terms of a rocker profile, we don't have the other one here with us right now, but we do have rocker photos on this page here. Kind of that dramatic mustache shape to this ski, good positive camber underfoot, and then that long, pretty dramatic rocker in the tips and tails really adds to the flotation and playfulness of the ski. It's not terribly soft. It is on that more energetic side of the flex. I wouldn't call it stiff, but the taper really does a lot. So the widest point of the ski, further down here, and then if the other ski were here, that rocker would be pretty dramatically splayed. And we see the same thing in the tail in terms of that taper shape, like a very, very lean and narrow tapered to that. So when you're exiting the turn here, you can really use your imagination and creativity and be playful with the exit of the turn, especially in fresher and softer snow. So, those skiers that are interested in, being more artistic out there on the hill will definitely find what they want in terms of playfulness and, that free ride, freestyle, backcountry influence really shines through on this ski, makes it an incredibly strong performer in that regard. So 108 millimeters underfoot with the rocker, with the taper, good amount of splay. These things float just really well, bouncing up and down, in and out of the turns. Just a ton of fun in fresh snow. I mean, we were probably in about 8 inches of snow, and these were as smooth and stable and as fun as it gets. So, nothing but high praise for these, especially in soft snow. They do still have that positive camber underfoot though, so it does make it able to create more of that carved turn on somewhat firmer snow. You do get good edge grip on these skis for how wide they are. So a little bit of versatility built in there, but generally best suited for the soft stuff. In terms of skier type, they are accessible wide skis for intermediate and early advanced skiers. An expert skier who knows what they're doing in the fresh snow will definitely be able to glean the best performance out of these and kind of be able to use this ski to its maximum potential, but pretty wide range due to the more generous flex of the ski. So that is the 2022 Dynastar M-Free 108. Check these things out at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.